Hello everyone, this is Ep123 and welcome to episode number 123, 123 of Ep123's Modern Skyblock 3 series. We are going serious business with this series, aren't we? We sure are, guys. We sure are. So today I have a lot of work to do. Like, holy cow, do I have a lot of work to do. So what I'm going to do is put a storage bus here, and you're going to be configured to input-output mode extract only. I believe that means that you will only extract from that guy, which means my red matter furnaces should shortly be made available. Psst, this is the part where you connect. Yes? Hey, psst, wake up! Wake up and connect. Heyo, you should actually be working right now. There's nothing special about you, right? Unless you're out of channels. Could you be out of channels? Oh, you are out of channels. Oh my. Oh my. What I'm gonna do then, I mean, you're off and not actually running right now, so I should be able to do that, which makes you lose a channel, which makes you gain a channel. Huzzah! And then we have access to our red matter furnaces. 3,149 red matter furnaces. Not too shabby. All right. Not too shabby at all. Which I believe will tell me if I mouse over it. Oh, it won't. That's a shame. That's a shame. They're 10 million EMC each, so you can just do the math, right? Just around that, 10 million EMC. It's a lot of EMC in there, right? So last episode, we got started with these bad boys, right? And, you know what kind of want like an easy... Can we have some redstone? Will you guys just like connect happily here to a button? Or do I have to do something shenanigans like? Nope. No, wait, repeater. There we go. Ta-da! On-off switch. Cool. So last episode, we got these shenanigans going, right? So we started on our Neutronium Compressors, and what I did between episodes was start coming up with a list of all the different things that we are going to need to do. And dudes, it's a really long list. It's a stupidly long list. Let's just review in case anybody wasn't paying attention. Holy cow, that's a lot of things. And you know what's even more concerning? Well, number one, most of these have an EMC value. I think we found one that didn't. Am I correct in that? Or do all the singularities? I think, yeah, Awakened Draconium Singularities, of course, don't have an EMC value, so that's fun. But most of the others do, which isn't, you know, the end of the world. But we're probably going to need a dedicated Awakened Draconium Singularity setup. And I'll tell you why. Because not only do Awakened Draconium Singularities not have an EMC value, Awakened Draconium itself does not have an EMC value. So that is going to be quite the hassle in setting up. So what I think I'm going to do is make another one of these bad boys, right? If I got another atomic multiplier, could we get that going? I think we could, right? What all is needed here? I need a couple more calculator plugs, which means I need a couple of energy modules, which is power cube plus purified coal. Power cube plus purified coal. Power cube plus purified coal. And I believe it was a scientific calculator, wasn't it? So let's get our calculators. Calculator and scientific. Power cube, and there we go. Energy modules. Cool. All right, so if I want a multiplier, what I'm going to do is set up a multiplier to get me copious amounts of awakened draconium. And you really should be there. Energy module. There you are. One. We need another one of you, which means another one of you, which means more buttons. Do the thing. So you. Energy module. Cool. And then atomic multiplier, the last thing we're going to need for you is a fabrication chamber, which I remember that not being too bad. Fabrication chamber needs a storage chamber, which is 2 reinforced iron blocks and a reinforced chest. That's right, and you are a calculator of iron and stone from calculator. Like reinforced stone, is that what it is? Yeah. So you plus iron equals that. And then we're going to need a few blocks of you, right? And then fabrication chamber needs you guys plus reinforced iron blocks times 2 in this guy. Cool. And then we can turn that into one of these. Nice. All right, cool. And then you, the last thing we need is an end diamond, which is an electric diamond, obsidian, and endstone. So endstone, diamond. Don't we have an electric diamond? Yes, I knew we had one. And obsidian, because I remember where you made a few of them back in the day. Cool. There we go, atomic multiplier. Sweet. All right, so what I'm going to do, right, check this bad boy out. If I were to put another one of these, like right... I wouldn't mind you routing a little differently. So what I'll probably want to do, I'll put this here. We'll have our flux dude go into that guy, which should give him all the powers, right? We're going to want a pipe to go into him. And hopefully you don't slow down this at all. That would be my expectation, is that it wouldn't. It should be just as quick, right? And then what we can set up is another alchemical chest. We want a block of awakened draconium. Well, we'll start with a stack, because why not, right? So, hey, you have fun with doing that. Should be cool. Are you outside the realm of... Yeah, you are. So let's move you over one. Are you groovy now? Yeah, you're better. Cool. All right. And then your job will be to pipe out the back, dense, item duct. We've got them. I would like a dense one, though. Vacuum one. Yeah, that's it. Vacuum's the one I want. Cool. So you're going to get a vacuum. You're going to be told no. We need a servo. You're going to come out here. You off. Servo here. Alchemical chest here. And you ignore. So what we should get is that. Cool? Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. All right, so that's going to be making me a ton of awakened draconium. And to be fair, what I should probably do is get another one of those neutronium compressors over here that's dedicated to awakened draconium neutronium, because, that was fun to say, awakened draconium neutronium. Singularities. So a neutronium compressor needs one of these, needs some of these. And it needs hoppers, iron, crystal, and redstone. So we'll get a few of you. And a block of iron. Does that sound fair? I think so. And hey, we already have hoppers on us, so that's cool. And Crystal Matrix is probably a work in progress. It's making diamonds for me as we speak. So, here's the plan, right? We will dedicate this Awakened Draconium Neutronium doohickey to make tons and tons of compressed singularities of Awakened Draconium because we need that, right? Neutronium Compressor. We may need other dedicated Neutronium Compressors. That's a possibility. It's a possibility that I am not ruling out at this point because it's very possibly possible. You don't have any MC value, right? Can you just make like 200 of those? Thanks, Chief. That would be super cool of you. All right, well, that's done. We can put away some junk that we probably don't need at the moment. Right? You're doing a good job of making red matter furnaces, which are 10 million EMC. Just out of curiosity, though, I'm not sure if we can dupe Awakened Singularities, right? So here's a question. Can we dupe Singularities once we get them? Or, for that matter, can we dupe the Infinity Catalysts? Because that would be shenanigans. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But one thing we can test, at least, is if we can dupe, like, golden singularities, right? So if I were to do something like this... No, it doesn't seem to want to let me put the singularity in there. At least not the golden one, right? So if I can't put the golden one in, that's kind of a bad sign for me. Can I put the iron one in, just out of curiosity? Does not seem to be doable. So that's a little bit of a concern that I'm going to have right now, right? Because it means that might be a problem for me, but we'll find out. But hey, we've already got 3+ stacks of that. Let's get our Neutronium Compressor going here. You're going to go here, and we will have you and our servos ready to roll. That comes out. That does that. You get ignored, and then you start compressing Draconium Awakened Singularities. Sweet. And that should be cool. And I mean, I think that should, you know, drain faster than we're producing, clearly. So that's neat. If we need to ramp this up, by the way, we can always throw more watches over here. It's totally a thing we can do. All right. So with that up and running, we've now got a rather nice way to get Awakened Draconium, because that one doesn't have any MC value. So that might be one that we need a lot of. So just letting that run is probably a good idea. One other thing we might need to do is make an Alchemical Chest here. I don't know if you can extract from the side, but we'll find out in about 1,000,000 years when you're done making your first one, right? But we're already at 264 out of 30,000. So, you know, is that 1%? Oh my goodness, that's like 1%. Oh, we're 1% of the way there, but it's automated, so there's that. Out of curiosity, what if I borrowed you for a minute? Just saying. Where is my acceleration wand? I feel like I should have one. Where is my acceleration wand? What happened to my acceleration wands? I don't know. Let's come back in a few minutes. It might be when I updated the pack, they got disabled. Oh, that's right. I added not enough wands to this pack. So when I got the new version of the pack, it ain't in there at all. Right. All right, guys, let me fill you in on what I've been doing for the last few minutes. Aluminum, aluminum brass, alumite. Comes from an alumite block. Alumite, that one is probably a little bit tricky. Molten alumite. That one's going to be 1 aluminum, well, 5 aluminum, 2 iron, 2 obsidian. Why did I pick this one to demonstrate to you guys what I've been working on for the last half hour? I don't know. I don't have a good answer as to why this is the one I chose to demonstrate to you, because it's not an easy one, but the job will get done nonetheless. So that should come together. Hey, watch this. And obsidian goes. Gotta love the watch, dudes. Gotta love the watch. All right, cool. Alumite, that's what we want an ingot of. And we're cooking. All right, so tell me that has an EMC value, right? Yeah, it does. Cool. So I can grab some alumite and then turn it into block form. This is what I've been working on for the last, I don't know, at least half an hour, right? So into here goes sapphire, into here goes aluminum brass, and into here goes alumite. And these guys had the last set that I did, which was coal, peridot, and ruby. So I basically break them, replace, they start making the next tier of thing, right? So we just keep an eye on it, make sure it keeps running. We run out of red matter furnaces, obviously, every now and then, and I just have to restock them into the matter condenser dudes. I wound up dropping all the blocks in here, so at least my tablet knows all the blocks that we learned. Here's an example of somebody running out of fuel, right? You're at 25, 26, 27, 28. Right around 28 is when I stop these guys by just clicking on that, and it clears out its current backlog. And then you're done too, so I can clear that out. Do we waste a few blocks? Yeah. Do I care? Nope. Not even a little bit. Not even a teensy tiny bit, right? And then we drop our singularities into there. Cool, right? So I've done about half of them, maybe. So I can make, that's aluminum brass. Brass singularity comes from brass blocks, which is alchemical brass. Ooh. Brass blocks. What do we got for brass block options? Aluminum brass ingots. No, brass block is Thaumcraft, Silent Gems, Tech Reborn. Thaumcraft, Silent Gems, Tech Reborn. Yeah, this one's a bad example. But it's an alloy smeltery, or we can cast it. Or we can combine an induction smelter, 3 copper, and a zinc. That sounds good to me. 3 copper and a zinc. So I've been kind of doing this. Because, oh, nope, wrong one. Kind of been working on this. 3 copper and a zinc. Should get me brass ingots, which I can dupe easily enough. Which I can turn into blocks easily enough. The first handful were easy because I had most of the resources. Like, I'm pretty sure I've got enough chrome to be able to make that. And then bronze is also on my list, right? So then same pattern, right? We do brass, chrome, and bronze. We clear out these blocks because they're full of other things, and we do that. Cool? And then I teach this guy, and he's storing like 10 billion EMC or something stupid to the point where the number is overwriting here, but it's around 10 billion that we have stored EMC-wise. Because every singularity that I get, I wind up throwing in there. So this is work that I've been doing off camera, but I just kind of wanted you guys to see that I've been doing it. And hope you guys are excited. So then you guys are about done. So that should have you wrapping up now. Cool. So you're done, and you're done. So I've done that about a dozen times. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 20 to 25 more blocks to do. So I'm going to do the rest of them off camera. But I'm about halfway, I want to say. So I'm going to keep doing that off camera. You over here, you are doing what now? Why are you idle? Power? I can't be out of power. There's no way I'm out of, well, I'm out of power. I ran out of power. How are you not... What is happening over here? Why did you get reset? Something happened to you, buddy? Your temperature's climbing. Our power is dropping, so our efficiency is dropping. I think it's getting too hot. I think the temperature is getting too hot. So here's a question. Can I... Hello. 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 Okay, so to get you started, you need to receive power. Oh, right. So let's sleep through this night. I'm surprised that we ran out of power. I did not expect that to be possible. But to be fair, we are draining a stupid amount of power for that duping stuff that we're doing. So there's that, right? Can I make you a priority? I think that means you get priority first, right? Because you guys are still generating power in Dora Network. Yes? So you're receiving there. You're getting 217,000 being received or sent out. Right. Can I disable you for a minute? Because you should be getting power faster. Also, why are you not... Oh, you're probably out of juice too, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Wow, everybody's out of power, aren't they? When you run out of power. Right. I would think that this priority thing would mean that you get priority power. What's that mean? Priority mode surge. Cool. Priority mode normal. Oh, hello. What happened here? Did something explode? That is cool. Something exploded. And it's an electromagnet. What is happening? Why is this happening right now? Something crazy is going on and I don't know what it is. Explosions though. I'm not too sure why there's explosions happening here, but I'm concerned. I'm concerned. This is what happens when you use a mod that you don't know that well. So that's cool. That's a thing. Let's do ourselves a favor and turn you guys off for a minute, right? So what I'm gonna do is come over here. I'm gonna have you delete the Roll20. Is that work? I just want to turn you off. Does that mean you're only allowed to receive 2 RF a tick? Because I hope it is, because that's how I'm using it. Yeah, you are. Sweet. Cool. What's with all these explosions happening? Make more of these for me, would you, Chief? It's cool, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it means. Somebody explain. Oh wow, look at you guys all broken. Ultimate? Problems upon problems, right, dudes? Did not expect that. Are we... Whoa, hold on, more explosions. More things. Into the void with you. Hello. Charge up? Maybe it's a power thing? I'm wondering if that's what it is. Like, it's not enough power or whatever. Are you fully... You're mostly... Cool, 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 cool. Is everybody friends now? You need more boron ingots, which I thought I taught you how to make. You know what? I didn't teach it boron ingots. I taught it boron blocks, because I already did boron. Cool. Very interesting. I'm learning new things about this mod today. It's kind of fun. Things can explode. I learned that today. Huzzah. All right, so let me get this thing back up and running, and then hopefully we'll be out of our power problems. So you're making tough alloys, right? I remember this guy now. Yeah, he's over there cooking. That's right. That's right. I remember you a little bit. Advanced plating has to be made out of the tough alloy. Okay. Sweet. He's not too slow, luckily. Yeah, I am shocked to learn that we ran out of power. I should probably, like I originally wanted to, just set up... there's probably a way to like cool the reactor so that it doesn't get too hot. That would be my expectation. But, you know, I should probably also set up that, whatchamacallit, dude. That's cool. All right, so now are we back up and running? Is our thing good enough that we're cool? Ring incomplete. Nope, ring's good. Priority 5. Are you building up an internal buffer of power? Because I would expect you to at this point. Yeah, you are. You're already at... Wow. We're getting 151,000 RF a tick. That's cool. I have no idea where that's coming from. That can't all be from my solars, can it? Is that possible? I guess anything's possible. All right, so you should be running now, right? So... explain to me why you might not be. Because you should be. Because everything's good, right? Everybody's back up and running. You're receiving power. But you're not outputting power just yet. Because usually it's this, right? Like it needs power to get started. To get its internal heat up. And then we're cool. I don't think you need a lever, do you? Almost certain you don't. Every time I place this thing, I'm like, why isn't it working? And then it's something obvious that I missed. Like a connection somewhere or something like that. That all looks good, dudes, right? Am I missing something here? Everything looks pretty good. Oh, there we go. For whatever reason, we had to break and replace the power. But now it seems happily doing its fusion work. Sweet. So I should be able to dupe you. I know what's going to happen, too. All y'all are going to be like, see, Direwolf, you do need a tier 8. You do need a tier 8 energy core. To which I respond, but maybe we will. Because to be fair, a tier 8 energy core ain't that bad. It's really not. What's the comparison? If we were to take a look at the Draconic Tablet dude. Like, do I just surround the one that I currently have in Awakened Draconium, or is it more to it than that? Energy storage core. So, a lot more Draconium. So it's basically a ton of Draconium and a ton of Awakened Draconium. But we shouldn't have any problem doing that. To be fair, 786 blocks of Awakened Draconium. Right? 786 divided by 64. That's 12, a little bit more than 12 and a quarter stacks. So, like, not terrible. So would I be able to maybe do that? I think I could. Why don't we get that set up real quick? Because I know you guys want it. And rule number 1 is give the people what they want. Right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give the people what they want. So let's get that going. So we're going to need... you turned off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 13 stacks of that. I'm going to put away you, because in you know what else we need is I need that tablet back to remember exactly what I need. 378 is about 6 stacks. Okay, so as long as I have 6 inventory slots available, which I seem like I do. Yeah, I'm going to put my configurator away. That should be fine. And you, actually. Oh, right. I've already been doing this, haven't I? So let's turn you off for a minute. Let's allow you to run. So no limit, which means you're going to very quickly make the stacks for me. Did we already drain this dude? Ha! We totally did. So we need more Awakened Draconium. The problem is it costs a ton of power to create Awakened Draconium because it doesn't have an EMC value. That is kind of funny. A little bit ironic. But we can make this happen. It shouldn't take that long for this dude to charge up. Get to the point where you're making stupid power, please. Come on, buddy. You're already at, like, a hefty amount of RF, right? That's like 5 million? Yeah. Let's come back in a minute. Wow, it really does drain power super fast when we have those things running. Look at how fast we're draining power here. We're literally using, like, 50 million RF a tick. That's insane. And that's with just one of them running. That's with just one of them running. This one's still set to 2. That's shenanigans. That is just pure levels of shenanigans. How fast that uses power. To be fair, it's using 1.5 billion RF every few seconds. So it makes sense. It's just a lot. It is not what I expected. So back in a minute. You know what? We have reached the wrapping up point for the episode, so let's do this. I'm going to wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. We'll upgrade to a tier 8 core, which will allow us to store that much more power, which this thing gets to a point where it generates a ton of power, and then it backs off and produces less power, mostly on account of the fact that, like, I think there's like a nice efficiency level. Like, once you get beyond a certain temperature, the efficiency starts to go down, I'm guessing. Something happens, I don't know, I'm not really sure. But we'll keep an eye on it. I'm not 100% good with that mod yet, but we'll get there. However, for now, I'm going to call it the old wrapping up point. So Daryl20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. We will continue, get our tier 8 core. We'll get some more stuff going. We're definitely going to need more Awakened Draconium because that is a piddly amount. Like, granted, we have thousands of it already, but still, ouch. Need lots more. So for now, Daryl20 signing off. Take it easy.